Lisa here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know that I am. Hey, wanted to hop on and discuss how to get in front of your audience. So I have been having some great conversations with people who are interested in getting into the business of speaking, who are actually wanting to transition into full-time speaking. So I'm so excited for them, looking forward to working with a couple of them. And so I just want to share some of the things that I shared with them about your audience. When you decide to become a public speaker, when you decide to become a professional speaker, you want to be very strategic, okay? Now, a lot of people that I've spoken to who feel like they have just so much to say, so much in their heart, so much passion, so much knowledge that they want to share it, and that's fine, but that's not going to work in building yourself as a professional speaker with a niche that's going to build yourself as an expertise that's going to command your presence. And really, that's not what's going to get you paid. So let's talk about that. Hello, Evangelist Butler. Thank you for joining me. And this will be valuable to you as an author and a speaker. So one of the main things that you want to do as a speaker is to decide your goals. Why do you want to speak? Do you want to speak to get known in your industry? Do you want to sell your book? Do you want to push a movement forward? Do you want to expand your ministry? Do you want to increase your customers or your clientele? This is what you need to know in order to really begin to develop your speaking business. So let's talk about each of these. You know, what industry are you in? We have seen speakers who are in the healthcare industry. We have seen coaches who do presentations, who do events. And I'm talking about health coaches. We have seen even doctors are getting into the speaking business. What about sales? Are you in sales? And so you want to teach on sales. Have you won an award in your industry? Are you known for something even in your demographic that can really help you with your platform in your industry? So if you have a specific industry, the insurance industry, you know, if you have a specific industry that you have a great deal of knowledge in, then that industry is where you're going to find your audience. And so those people who are interested in that industry is your speaking audience. Okay, what about selling your book? You know, if you have, even if it's an ebook, if you have written a book and you want to push that book forward in book sales, in expanding your even your book reviews, even if you want to get more book reviews, you want to get the book sold, you want to get more book reviews, but more importantly, you want the message of that book to get out. You want to be able to help people with your book. What was the whole point of writing the book, right? So that you can help people. And so you want to help more people with that book. Well, what's your book about? Who's reading your book? That is your speaking audience. Where are they? So you want to find these people because they're interested in the message of your book. And so you're honing in on your ideal audience. And so what about expanding your ministry? As a Christian leader, I am constantly talking to other Christian leaders, but also people who just have a heart for God, who have a heart to share the gospel. And not only that, but they have a heart for a certain group of people. And so if you are, even if you're not an ordained or, licensed minister, you absolutely have an opportunity to share the gospel, share the messages of healing, deliverance, joy, peace, whatever that message is, you have the opportunity to do that. But you have to find those people who want to hear that message. And so those people become your ideal audience. And even with increasing your customers or your clients, if you are a business owner, if you have a service, if you have a product, who wants to use your product? Who needs your product? Well, this is your audience. And so when you're thinking about speaking, you need to hone in on your audience. What problem are you solving? What do you have to offer? And who wants it? Okay, that's the key. Who wants it? Evangelist Butler, I know that as an author, you talk about your life from, and I'm going to share the name of your book, of course, from the outhouse to the whorehouse into God's house. So you talk about your journey of life and what you have done and experienced, the hurt, the pain, the issues, the choices you've made. Well, and then the whole story of your book is redemption. And so how many of us need redemption? Well, that's a large audience of people who need redemption. But when you think about your book and the specifics of your book, who would really want to know the most, and who would accept your story better? Men or women? Women. What age group? What demographic? Where are these women? Who are these women? What are these women doing? And so that's what you want to consider when you are looking for your own speaking gigs, when you contact ministries, as far as, making yourself known to other ministries. Well, of course, you're going to look for those ministries that have a passion and maybe have advocates for what you've gone through. And so that is another way to gather speaking gigs. And so, I share all of this in my Speak for Pay workshop this Saturday that I'm having in Nashville. If you have not signed up, I really encourage you to register and secure your seat. If you are interested, stop procrastinating and go ahead and secure your seat. The seats are limited to 20 seats this weekend. So when you narrow your niche and find your target audience, this is how you create a demand for yourself. Once you have narrowed your niche, you have found your target audience, you present to this audience several times, now you're building up a reputation for being an expert in this area, in this field, on this subject matter. So this is how you build up your expertise. This is how you make yourself known. But guess what? This is also how you get paid. Because the more your audience grows, the more your name grows, and you become in demand. Well, guess what? You can ask for higher pay as a paid professional speaker. So I want you to keep these things in mind. When you begin to speak, and particularly for pay, when you begin to do that, you want to make sure that you're getting in front of your target audience. And you do that by deciding your goals and finding people who need and want to hear what you have to say. Okay, I'm not going to keep you guys. Thank you for coming on. Replay viewers, hashtag replay. Let me know what you think. Any thoughts about this? Thank you guys. Oh, was that Carlin? How about that? Hello, Carlin. Oh my gosh, thank you for joining me. So hey guys, if you have any questions, you have any comments about professional speaking, please go ahead and message me. You can put comments and questions in the comment box. But also those of you in the Nashville area, I invite you to the Speak for Pay 5 steps to paid speaking gigs. So I am going to share how to get paid speaking gigs. I'm going to share how to set yourself up as an expert. I'm going to share the business part of it. We're going to talk about contracts. We're going to talk about business structure. We're going to talk about taxes. So this is going to be a very valuable workshop. So please go ahead and secure your seats. Hello, Maggie Kavanaugh, another great speaker, another also author, you know. So Maggie, you also have been on several stages. You have spoken to your target audience as well. You have some books out that you can also use to narrow your niche. So I mean, this is something that we can do, that we can be successful in, but we got to be smart about it. Okay, guys, you take care. Thank you for joining me, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.